Right now, someone watching this feels like they're failing at life. You're 25, still living with your parents. While your friends are buying houses, you're 35, watching everyone else get promoted while you're stuck in the same job. Or maybe you're lying awake at night, staring at the ceiling, whispering the question that burns holes in your chest. When will it be my time? I've asked that question too. Right there in the middle of rejection letters, my own failed entrepreneur efforts, staring at a minus balance on my screen. My doubts weren't just whispers. They were echoes so loud, I thought they'd break me. But what if I told you that a Disney movie you thought was just about catchy songs and a lucky cricket was actually a blueprint for your breakthrough? What if Mulan, the girl who didn't fit, was holding the mirror you've been too scared to look into? Because here's the truth. Your delays aren't failures. Your struggles aren't punishments. And your story, it's unfolding exactly the way it's supposed to. Let me show you. Your timeline isn't late. Remember the matchmaker scene? Mulan, powdered face, forced smile, crumbling under pressure, disaster, public humiliation, her family, embarrassed, the matchmaker. She'll never bring honor. That sting, you felt it, I felt it, the world's verdict. You're behind. But later that night, her father shows her a single flower, late to bloom while the others had already opened. He whispers, "This one is late, but I bet when it blooms, it will be the most beautiful of all." That line, it's not just for her. It's for you. It's for me. Because society hands us a checklist. Marry by 30, house by 35, 6 figures by 40. And if you don't, they call you a failure. But flowers don't bloom on command. Some open in spring, some in summer. Some wait until the last breath of autumn. And when they finally bloom, they stop traffic. They change the landscape. They are unforgettable. Direct, punchy. Your timing isn't wrong. Your timing is yours. Tonight, write down the deadlines the world gave you. Cross out the ones that aren't yours. Replace them with milestones that feel true. Because rushing your bloom only steals your beauty. But here's the catch. Even if you accept your timing, life won't hand it to you easy. The waiting isn't soft, it's brutal. It's rejection, failure, nights you want to quit. And that brings us to lesson 2. The forge of adversity. The emperor once said, "The flower that blooms in adversity is the rarest and most beautiful of all." But let's be real, Disney cut the details short. Mulan wasn't just brave, she was the worst soldier in training. She couldn't climb the pole, she couldn't lift the weights. She was laughed at, mocked. Every day she risked being discovered. Every day she carried her family's honor on her shoulders. Every day she thought about quitting. And then came the moment. That training pole, the impossible challenge. One night when no one was watching, she climbed. Step by step, grips slipping, arms shaking, and finally, she reached the top. That wasn't just a montage, that was her transformation. Because adversity is a forge, failure is fire, struggle is steel, and every single obstacle you face right now, it isn't breaking you, it's building you, shaping you, preparing you for the day your bloom arrives. Quick practice. Name your 3 hardest struggles. Next to each, write one strength. They're forcing you to grow, because pain without meaning breaks you, but pain with meaning makes you unstoppable. So you accept your timing, you endure your struggles. But there's one last wall, the tallest one, the one most of us never climb. It's not about patience, not about strength. It's about courage. The courage to stop hiding who you really are. The courage to become who you really are. Mulan's biggest enemy wasn't Shan Yu. It wasn't the matchmaker. It wasn't even execution if she was caught. Her biggest enemy was the voice inside whispering, "You're not enough as you are." Society told her, "Be the perfect bride." Her family expected, "Stay small, stay quiet." And she believed for too long that something was wrong with her. But the exact moment, she stopped pretending to be who they wanted and fought as who she really was. That's when the magic happened. That's when the tide turned. That's when a girl became a warrior became a leader, and a leader became a legend. And maybe you're sitting there thinking, okay, I want that. But how do I know if I'm living authentically or just living on autopilot? That's why we built something simple, a 5-step tool that shows you where you're living authentically and where you're not. Because sometimes we don't need more advice, we just need a mirror. Here are the 5 steps. Values. Name what truly matters. Reality. Check your recent choices. Score. See the gap between belief and action. Filter. Run future decisions through your values. Courage. Track when you choose authenticity over expectation. That's it. 5 steps. A mirror to your soul. Because authenticity isn't just about knowing who you are, it's about seeing the places you've been hiding and finding the courage to stop. Quick practice. Sit in silence for 10 minutes. Ask, what does my heart want if no one is watching? Then tomorrow, take one action, no matter how small, that honors that voice. Do it scared? Do it misunderstood? Do it anyway. Because authenticity is not safe, but it's the only path to freedom. So what does Mulan teach us? That your timing is never late. That your struggles are shaping your strength. That your courage to be yourself is the key to everything you've been waiting for. The flower that blooms in adversity is the rarest and most beautiful of all. And that flower is you. Oh, and one more thing. There's no such thing as a lucky cricket. The luck was inside you all along.